Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf Unleashes Vecna, where last time we enlisted the aid of the Lord of Blades, and now let's find out what the Traveler has for us. Our next task is a delicate one. I'd like to recruit the Blood of Vol into our little conspiracy against Vecna, but you can see the problem. A god negotiating with a faith that disapproves of the gods? Very awkward. That's why I want a mortal like you to be by my side. You can nod eagerly and pretend to be interested when they drone about not needing the gods because the power comes from within. I've arranged a meetup with the head of their little cult, but they're being very cloak and dagger about it. Meeting in a secret safe house, that sort of thing. Talk to Elise Dunderber. She'll give you the details. I'll meet you there. Well, wherever we go, I presume we're going to be in a smaller form. Alright, here it is. Elise Dunber, assistant to Lady Ilmaro. You're Pine Frost, correct? Then you're the one the Traveler wants with him when meeting I have arranged with Lady Ilmaro. The Traveler apparently seeks some kind of alliance with the Blood of Vol. I don't know what you see in that entity, to be honest. They're a fraud, and every story of the Traveler paints them as unreliable. But Lady Ilmaro wants to speak with him, and it's my job to deliver you what Lady Ilmaro wants. So, where's this meeting taking place? For various reasons, Lady Ilmaro is not welcome in this city. There are those who would slay her on the spot if they knew she was here. The meeting place must be kept secret for that reason. I will tell you the meeting location only to the Traveler. Meet them down at the lower city back alleys, and they will lead you to the meeting place. Alright, fine. I'll head to the lower city then. It looks like the Traveler is definitely in a more compact form today.
A figure in a familiar hat stands next to a nondescript door. He gestures for you to join him.
Exciting, hey? A back alley and a questionable meeting with the questionable representatives of a questionable cult. To be sure, the bigger religions may have their fancy temples and their elaborate festivals, but to me, there's nothing like the thrill of visiting a forbidden shrine hidden away in a dark warehouse somewhere. Do you have any questions before we go in? Right. I still haven't figured out why I couldn't be told of the meeting location. Oh, the Blood of Vol is just obsessed with secrecy. They don't want Vecna to know where Lady Ilmaro is. Well, I think I can see the point of that. I think there are a lot of people who don't want Vecna to know where they're at. And though, of course, Vecna is not just a god, but a god of magic and secrets. He could probably find her in an instant, if he cared, which he doesn't. What do you say that? Vecna only cares about power. Ebron is just another valuable trinket to be stolen and then thrown into his vault. That's why he must be stopped, and that's also his greatest weakness. He doesn't care about world's little oddities, like the Blood of Vol or the Lord of Blades. Or you. We can use his arrogance and indifference against him. Now, let's go in. Oh, and one more thing. Give me a minute to speak with Lady Ilmaro alone. You can make polite chit-chat with the assistant or something. Okay. I'm not sure why you need me along in the first place.
The Traveler requests that you speak to Lady Ilmaro's assistant. while they speak to Lady Ilmero in private.
Alright, and here is Lady Stunber, the assistant. Lady Ilmero will be with you shortly. She's requested a brief private chat with the traveler so she can gauge the sincerity of their appeal without the audience watching. Right? And why the secrecy? I know. Lady Ilmero doesn't want to be drawn any more negative attention to us. The Blood of Vol has a poor enough reputation with Brelin's authorities as it is. So, we've kept this meeting a strict secret. That way, her enemies can't strike while she's in the city. Though, I do wonder whether we will have succeeded. I hear ominous things from the Emerald Claw. Emerald Claw? What do they have to do with this? The Blood of Vol and the Emerald Claw follow different paths, but those paths both originated with the deeds of House of Vol long ago, so sometimes we consult with our cousins. The Claw reports a great deal of hidden hand activity in this area of the city. They may have learned about this meeting, so we've increased our security. Hold on. For the sound of it, I think they're ready for you. Oh, they're ready for you. Oh, okay. I thought sorry, I thought it was a I thought it was the hidden hand that was ready for me. Okay, yes. Yeah, you can go in to see Lady Ilmero now. All right, fine. Tiny diplomatic, I suppose.
The assistant tells you that you may join Lady Ilmero in the office.
All right.
As you enter the office, you see the traveler having a conversation with a shadowy form. This must be Lady Ilmero. She glares at you as you approach.
How can I tell whether she's glaring at me if I can't see her eyes? So, you're the one the traveler has been talking about. I suppose you're wondering why I asked to see a mortal like you when a god has come begging me to help in person. Well, seeing how you're not much with gods, well, the answer is simple. The Blood of Vol has no faith in gods. Yeah, I suspected something like that. Their agenda is not ours. I don't care why this immortal trickster wants to see Vecna defeated. The traveler doubtless has their own scheme in mind. What I do want to know is this. Why does an ordinary mortal like you want to defeat Vecna? Why should everyone stand against him? Vecna is interested only in one thing, total control. If you don't oppose him, then he'll probably want you to serve him. Brief and to the point. Your reasoning matches mine. The Blood of Vol will never serve a god, and so it follows that we must help defeat Vecna. Here is how you will gain the Blood of Vol's favor. Retrieve an artifact called the Vessel of Power. It's being held in a secret Emerald Claw base near here. I thought you were allied with the Emerald Claw or something like that. Why can't you get it yourself? My relations with the Emerald Claw are complex. Let's just say I want to see how you deal with this challenge. Wait, do you hear that? Did someone follow you in here? Not that I saw, but someone is making a racket out there.
The unexpected sound of shouts comes from the room you were just in. Intruders.
Oh, give me the Vessel of Power! Our master demands it! Oh, what happened? How dare they enter here? How dare they make demands of me? Let this be a warning to those who follow this insolent new god. Oh my goodness gracious. Lady Vol herself. Ah, you're still alive. How fortunate. Clearly Vecna has learned that both the vessel and myself are in the city, and has alerted the hidden hand. So you must move swiftly before the hidden hand seizes the vessel. So we perhaps can use this to our advantage. Stage a counterattack. Yes, I'll just have you take a little detour before you retrieve the vessel. Detour. And what kind? Instead of sending you directly to where the vessel is hidden, I'll send you to the Allies just outside. That's where they've had reports of the hidden hand activity. You can first punish the hidden hand for their impudence, and then go inside and retrieve the vessel. Alright, fine. And how exactly do we get it? The vessel is hidden in the back room of the warehouse used by the Emerald Claw's base. It's well protected. First, there is the Emerald Claw guards. Do me a favor and leave them alive, will you? They will do their best to stop you, but it would please me if you spare them, despite their zeal. And once past the guards, there are other guardians, powerful ones. These you could dispatch as you see fit. Okay, so try to leave the guards alive, but kill the guardians. Right, got it. I hope.
Take this portal. It will bring you closer to the vessel. Know that it will take belief to bypass its wards and claim it for yourself.
It will take... Okay, know that it will take belief to bypass its wards and claim it for yourself. Okay. You say so?
You emerge from the portal and find yourself in a narrow maze of alleyways somewhere in the Greywall district.
Wonderful. Oh, hidden hand. Well, hidden crossbow. Actually, not very well hidden. It's in quite plain sight, in fact. Hey. You just turn to face me and ignore the ones who are punching me because they're standing behind you. Ah, NPC. Oops. Obviously, the AI for the NPCs is heavy on the A and little on the I. Oh. Okay, well. There you go. Ah. No, I guess I'm going to have to come back here eventually. Is that the warehouse entrance? Possibly. Oh, it's the way which we open up the entrance, probably. Oh, yeah, that's still hidden hand. I just want to make sure that wasn't... There you go. Now, I will presume that this is something that... Okay. I was expecting it to have a signal crystal. Oh, here you go. Hey. Happy breath. And you. Oh. A hidden hand skull guard. Alright. What's this way? Other than more hidden hand. There, how's that? Hi. Okay. You? This looks like one where I should have maybe follow the left-hand rule instead of right-hand rule, because it seems to be taking me deeper and deeper into the dungeon, which each time I go to the right. Not too sure if that's going to be good or bad. I guess we'll find out. You don't die as easily as the rest. Yeah, bingo. Alright.
The pavement beneath you cracks, and then gives way. You've stumbled into the sewers, and into someone else's territory.
Wonderful. The rat tail footpath. Oh, good grief.
Where rats hiss curses at you for invading their sewers.
Wonderful. I didn't mean to come here. Couldn't you just give me a ticket out of here? Oh well. Anything else? No, that's fine. Then oh, the one standing next to me I missed. It's the one behind him that I hit. Oh well. And finally here. Hope I can get out of here. There you go. Are you okay? Those are done. Good. I feel like I'm going in. I was gonna say in circles. It's more like squares. Oh, okay. That's the way back up. I feel like I'm taking a couple of. Well, that's the first tier of that aggression bonus, plus 10%. Okay. Now let's head on up and get out of here. At least we've taken care of the were-rat problem for the moment. Now, where am I now? Oh, another stair, another ladder. Oh, more hidden hand. Sure.
Members of the Hidden Hand are trying to make their way past the wards on the nearby door, without success.
Was there something about belief or something like that?
As you finish your battle with the Hidden Hand, the sound of footsteps can be heard nearby. A figure in a very familiar hat has arrived. This gate is securely fastened from the other side, but the nearby walls and floor are riddled with cracks. Maybe you can find a way in and around.
Right. Now, this lever I presume controls this door right here. No, it controls that door over there. And this is where we came from earlier, because I believe that's where we fell into the sewer. Alright. So now, how do I get around this? It certainly can't be by climbing in and around. What if I shoot this thing? Make another trip to the sewer, so to speak. Actually, no, that's about as far as I can go on that side, right? How about someplace in the sewers? Well, how about searching for secret doors? You know, I didn't think about that. Searching for secret doors. After some calculation, I figured that this is directly under that other door. So maybe here. No. No. Well. It was a thought. Maybe not a very good one, but it was a thought. While this is in the opposite direction, maybe it'll lead me above all this and leave me with a way to get down into the other place. So in other words, head east in order to eventually get west. Well, it'll at least give me something to do while I think about a way to find my destination.
Several hidden hand cultists stand guard. A mage maintains a magical portal in the corner.
That's another thing. Well, plan B could be, of course, it could involve that portal. Well, maybe not.
The portal closes when the mage falls. You've disrupted the hidden hand's ability to gather reinforcements in this area.
Well, that's good at least. So that must have been an optional and have nothing to do with the ability to eventually complete the quest. Oh well. At least I got treasure. Anything in here that's nice? Not really. The further I go away from the door, the less likely it is that it'll be a roundabout way getting there.
You enter the room to find several members of the Emerald Claw deep in contemplation. They acknowledge your entry, but continue with their vigil.
Alright. Alright, I will lead them to their vigil then. I think that's it. Perhaps I should talk to the traveler. I know, what a thought! Your path leads into peril and splits in twain. Which route will you take? More specifically, will you honor Lady Bull's request to leave the Emerald Claw operatives alive? Or will you cut them down instead? Don't you want me to leave them alive? You're trying to impress Lady Bull after all, right? Who cares what other people think? I've made my entire reputation by ignoring what other people think. What you think is the only thing that matters. So, which will it be? Spare the Emerald Claw or put them to the sword? I'm gonna play this one nice and be nice to the Emerald Claw. Very well then, let the cards fall where they may. I only hope that the lady views your stubbornness as charmingly typical mortal behavior. I'll open the door for you, but after that, you're on your own. Leaving the business in your own hands is something the lady demanded as part of our deal. I read that right? Okay, see, I only hope... See... No, I'm going to play nice... Yeah, I said play nice to the Emerald Claw. Okay, right, let's do it.
The traveler disables the portal. The door opens, revealing a warehouse decorated with large banners. You've arrived at an Emerald Claw base, hidden deep in the heart of the city.
Alright. I must admit that I thought the hints on the cracks in the wall was that I had to go through this way, and that asking the traveler was... you know, this is... Alright, now... How am I supposed to... How does one... Well, it looks like playing nice with the Emerald Claw is not the... Did I take the opposite choice of what I thought I did? I'm confused. Anyway, whatever's the case, let's see if I could get past them.
A large gate bars access to the heart of the Emerald Claw complex.
Okay. A devil statue. Wonderful. Oh. 3 signal crystals. Maybe it's only possible to follow the request as if you are stealthy or something like that, which I must admit that my stealth level is not exactly my paramount skill. Now, where are the... It doesn't help that we got my NP... You know... Hey! You killed my dog! Oh, fine! That's what you want it. Wonderful. Alright, this did not work out at all. I assumed that there was going to be a reasonable way in which to be able to complete that manner, but obviously there isn't. Now, where are the other signal crystals? And I guess I need to... Oh, that's right. The shrine is right over down there next to the gate. Ah! There's one right down here. Hey, I'm wondering if the traveler intentionally did the opposite of what I asked for, because we're talking about the traveler here. He sounds like the most likely person to do the opposite of what you ask. No wonder I'm having to kill every single one of these. It looks like they're all near demon statues, because the other two were near demon statues.
The third crystal lights, and the large metal portcullis opens.
Right. So, I'll just head upstairs. Oh, there's a ladder. Now, if I understand things properly, these vessel protectors I can kill at will. So I won't make any poor attempts at holding punches on them. There we go. Oh. There we go. Actually, I wonder... Maybe we've been like in the Feywild where I didn't really kill the guards, I just knocked them out. I suppose that's always a possibility. I didn't think about that, but that's exactly what we did in a similar quest in the Feywild. There you go. Now, are we done yet? Boy, these things are tough. Really tough. Now, let's see what we got here. Oh, you! Dodging out of the way of my lightning ball. Oh, what is that?
The vessel is almost within your grasp. But then its guardian springs into action, ready to protect the artifact at any cost.
That's a dragon? No, it's not a dragon. No. One advantage of... Oops. Oops, ouch, ouch, ouch. This is a problem. This salamander is, or whatever the thing is called.
Now that the Guardian has been defeated, you can at last try to take the vessel.
Try is the operative word here, I think. Oh, hold on. Oh. Ouch. I suspect there's more to it than just taking it. So far, so good. You stand before the object you were sent to obtain. The vessel is seemingly ready for the taking, but some unseen force prevents you from grabbing it. What do? Reach out and snatch the vessel without a moment's thought. Draw forth your faith in higher power to allow you to take the chalice, or think back to the words of Lady Vol. Concentrate on your belief in yourself and the power within. I'll try number 3. The vessel no longer resists your grasp. You can take it.
As you take hold of the vessel, Lady Vol's voice fills the room.
As you can see, faith in yourself can be a powerful thing. I will help you in what is to come. Though in truth, the power comes from within.
So you have learned the Blood of Vol's lesson, and prevented Vecna from interfering with our affairs. Well done. Now, could return the vessel to me? Thank you. It will be indeed be needed when the Emerald Claw tests your next initiate. Hold on. This was just a test? You ordered the Emerald Claw to attack me as part of some test? Just a test? Hardly. I had to see for myself that you are made of. I needed to know that you have what it takes to confront Vecna. As for the Emerald Claw, I ordered nothing. They are volunteers, dedicated to challenging our initiates to their utmost. Now, you have shown your worth, and we are allied in this matter. Vecna must and will be stopped. Alright, that's something we can agree on.
Lady Vole addresses you.
You have obtained the vessel, keeping it out of the hands of that foul interloper. I wish you the best of luck in your attempts to thwart the Whispered One.
Right. The finite limits of construction. Okay, what is that? It is 46 Bane damage versus constructs. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. That was interesting. The Traveler has pledged to keep Lady Ilmaro's secret. I must ask that you swear an oath as well. The blood of Vole prefers that Renda's Vole remain a legend. We preach that the power lies within each of us, after all. We don't need a figurehead that confuses matters. Our alliance is now set. The blood of Vole will be the Traveler in his struggle against Vecna. You may call upon our power, your power, when the time comes. Very well. I won't tell on Lady Vole if you keep your side of the bargain. There you go. And a collar. Repeating heavy crossbow of Animal Bane 4, repeating crossbow plus 6 enhancement power, fiery 4, Animal Bane 4. Well, that can be quite useful if I go fight against animals, that's for sure. So what does he have for me next? Let's find that out in the next episode of Vecna Unleashed.